It's that time of year again when you may be trying to figure out what to buy for people on your list. On this video, we're going to take a look at 30 gift idea items under 20 bucks. That's what's coming up next here on Survival on Purpose. Well, welcome back to Survival on Purpose, your home for information and gear reviews and gift ideas related to camping, survival, and general preparedness for regular folks. My name is Brian. Thanks for joining me. So, we're going to rush through this video. I'm going to be talking really fast. I'm going to try to breathe, but we've got 30 items under 20 bucks to show you, and I really want to get through it in one video that's not 30 minutes long. So, I'm going to try to go real quick. But real quickly, what I'm going to do is I'll put links to all this stuff in the description to the video below. So you just click on the link. If it's an Amazon link and you buy through that link, it'll help support the channel. In fact, if you go to survivalonpurpose.com/Amazon, that'll take you straight to Amazon. Anything you buy will help support the channel at no extra cost to you. So it's a win-win. And I really appreciate your support. So again, this year got 30 different items. So we're just going to get started right with it. Now, also, real quick, I'll put a link in the description to all the past. There'll be a playlist, really. If you can go click on that playlist. You can look at all the different past videos too. If you don't see something in this one you like, there's a couple of repeats in here. Most of the some of the stuff I've done reviews on, some of it I haven't. But it's all stuff I think is pretty cool. So, and stuff I would like to get. So, without any more rambling, let's get started. The very first item on the list this year is a book by Matt Graham. It's called Epic Survival. I met Matt a few times. He's a super nice guy. You may have seen him on TV on several different shows, but it's a pretty cool book here. And this one is $10.69 on Amazon. I think the one they have on Amazon is a paperback, soft cover, but I highly recommend that. It's a great book to add to somebody's survival kind of a book library. Next item is, no, it's not an Altoids 10. It's a Schrade Little Pal knife, and we looked at this. I did review this, and it's just I just want to show you it's a knife that will fit in an Altoid 10. Really cool here, and it's just a little folding knife. It gives you something better than a scalpel blade or a razor blade. And Smith & Wesson also offers a model too if you can't find the Schrade one. But that one is 11 bucks on Amazon. Pretty cool deal there. Just a nice little mini survival kit kind of knife. Next item on the list is something that I carry with me every single day. It is a TK4 Tourniquet. This is a lower price tourniquet. It may not be the best tourniquet in the world, but I like it because it fits in my pocket, and it will work, and it can stop bleeding in case of a traumatic injury. And that is, oh, sorry, dropped my list. That is $11.15 on Amazon, and it's going back in my pocket. So, next item on the list is kind of a defense item. It is a Sabre red pepper spray, and this is got a little pocket clip on it. Fits right in your pocket. It's really good pepper spray, and it is $11.51. So, good item there. Next item is something that, again, I carry with me every single day, and that's the I guess Swiss Army knife classic. Maybe it's a Victorinox classic. I don't know. They kind of merged, but just a really classic little knife. It's got a nail file, a pair of scissors, a tweezers, and toothpick, and all that stuff on it. They got some special ones that are more than this, but this is a $11.63 on Amazon. Highly, highly, highly recommend that. It's part of my EDC. Next item is another book. It's just a tree identification book from the Arbor Day Foundation for North American trees. It's good to know your trees if you're going to spend any time in the outdoors, what they're good for and what kind of trees they are. So this is a $11.88 on Amazon. Another great one for your survival or outdoors library. Next item on the list is a really cool knife. If you're not familiar with these, or if whoever's on your list isn't familiar with these, they're going to love this. This is an Opinel No. 6, and it's just a French design. Very classic, classic little folding knife, and man, they're so lightweight. I just love them. This is $11.89 on Amazon. Next item on the list is, well, Chuck Norris. Need I say more? This is a book by Chuck Norris, and one thing I got to show you this. You will not be able to get this on Amazon because this one, if I can open it, my hands are cold, was signed by Mr. Norris himself. And yes, this hand has touched his hand, and I live to tell it. But it's really a good book if you're a Chuck Norris fan, and if you're not, what is wrong with you? Anyway, this is $11.94 on Amazon. I think that's for soft cover. It's a really interesting book, highly engaging read. So that's the Chuck Norris book. Again, Chuck Norris book. Next item on the list is one of my favorite, actually it probably is my favorite gun clip, holster clip ever made, the UltiClip. And it clips onto your pants, or you don't even have to wear a belt with it, but under your belt, extremely secure retention. This is what was on my original hog holsters, and I just fell in love with it, and I'm still in love with it. I still think it's the greatest clip. If there's no reason to use any other clip, in my opinion. So that's the UltiClip, and it is $11.99. Be a great little stocking stuffer. Next item on the list is another kind of a trauma item. This is a H&H mini compression bandage, and what they've done, they've compressed a compression bandage to help stop bleeding and traumatic injury into a very small package, and it's sealed up in here. This is $11.99. It's great for somebody trying to build a trauma kit. Next item on the list is what I think is a really cool knife. Some people think it's cheesy. I think it's cool. It says one of the Schrade Boneyard series knives. This is the one with the serrated version, and it's the Spider knife, and it's $12.74. Now, they got 3 of these knives, and they're all in 3 different price ranges on Amazon. I don't know why, but this one's $12.74, and I just think it's a really cool knife. That one is on Amazon for $12.74. So, yep, I already said that, didn't I? Next item on the list is something I really like. I've done a review on this one, I know. It's the barrel Blok, and it is it's a dry fire type firearms handling training tool and a safety tool. It basically gives you a plastic little thing that sticks in your chamber, sticks out the barrel, so you know your gun's safe, and a couple of other little features for your magazine too. It's available 9mm, 40 caliber, 45, 357, and 5.56. And the pistol versions are $12.95 on Amazon. So, I'm sorry, not on Amazon. This you have to go to Barrel Blok's website, but there'll be a link to that below too. I'm just reading my little list here. Sorry. Next item on the list is another book called Wilderness Navigation, and this is all about using a map and compass. It's a really, really informative and very well written book by Bob and Mike Burns, so a very good addition to somebody's library there. Next item on the list is for general preparedness and survival. It is Aquamira 2-stage water purification drops, and these are 1 ounce bottles, $13.40 for the set on Amazon. Pretty cool there. Next item on the list is something you've seen on the channel recently. If you've seen it, it's the HydraHyde leather palm gloves. These have been used for the stinky water twice now, but they're really good gloves, and they are $13.59 on Amazon. Next item on the list is a really cool book. I reviewed this one. I know I did a pretty good book review on this one, but it's Extreme Wilderness Survival by Craig Caudill, who is a very qualified guy to write and teach, and it is $14.95 on Amazon, so another great addition to somebody's outdoor or survival library. Next item on the list is another UltiClip, because I like them a lot. It's the UltiClip XL. This happens to be what is on the holster that I'm wearing right now. It's a little bit different design. Sorry. As you can see, it goes around the belt. So it's a little, this is kind of a, if you want it inside the belt or around the belt, you got a choice here with UltiClip. These are $14.99 on Amazon. So again, I love my UltiClips. Next item on the list is a knife that I've had for about 3 or 4 years. It's the Kershaw Injection 3.5. G10 handles, kind of a full-size folding knife, but it's really smooth, got a great design, and it's an ambidextrous pocket clip tip up carry, by the way, and it is $15.34 on Amazon. Pretty cool knife there. Next item on the list is $15.99, and is an absolute classic. It is the Primus, you can see Primus Classic Trail Stove, and it's a 2-piece design. I got it together so you can see it. This just unscrews off of here and packs up really small. But this one is at least 15 years old. I've been using this regularly on Camp House. It just plain stinking works, and it's a very classic design for camping. So anybody that wants to go out and have a little backpacking stove or camping stove, this is a good one. And it is, again, $15.99. So the next thing we got to look at here is pretty cool. If you got a lot of different things that you're trying to, little different pouches, first aid pouch and fire pouch and purification pouch and all these different pouches, the folks at Vanquest have come up with a way to keep them organized. They're little Velcro tabs in different colors, and they've even got a a little guide here to tell you that you can use if you like those colors to tell you which color is which. So, and it's just a pretty cool way, and they can actually you can actually get crazy organizing with all their pouches. But it's just, I think it's just a pretty cool way to help organize your pouches and organize your different things. And also, it makes a little bit of a cord keeper too. If you want to organize different cords with it, that's something you could use too. And this one is $16.79 for this little kit. Pretty cool there. Next item is another trauma type kit. This is something that's good for all trauma kits, and it's a 2-pack of Hyfin chest seals for puncture wounds. Good for somebody, again, just trying to build that trauma kit. And it's $16.80 on Amazon for the 2-pack. Next, we got something I think is really cool. I just finished doing a review of this one. I haven't got the video posted yet, but it's a little straw filter, and it's the coolest one I've ever seen, to be honest with you. It's a 3-stage straw filter that is 7 inches long by 1/2 inch wide, so it's about the size of a big pen. It's got activated charcoal in it. It reduces chemicals and heavy metals. It's a really good little filter, and this thing is what is this? $16.95 on Amazon. There's a video that I saw of somebody else drinking out of a Walmart toilet with one of these. Enough said. And they didn't die. The next item on the list is another knife from Kershaw, and it's just a little Kershaw Shuffle. Pretty cool little knife. Got kind of a TPE soft handles on it, and just a very kind of a compact little pocket knife. And it's $17.36 on Amazon. We're getting there. Next is a really cool charger cable from the folks at Anker, and I like this one a lot. Comes in a cool little pouch like this, but it's kind of it's a Kevlar or some kind of fabric. I mean, this thing is just super tough. I've had one just like this for like 2.5 years now, beating on it, pulling on it, and it outlasted the my Apple factory cable by, I don't know, 2 years and 2 months. Those things are not very good. They also offer them for Androids too, and this one is $17.99 for the 6-foot. They have a 3-foot cable that's a little smaller, and I think they even have a longer one if you're interested in that, so that's pretty cool. Next on the list, if you like paracord, and who doesn't, paracord is kind of like a ubiquitous thing for most people spending any time in the outdoors. Typically it's 550 pound. Tough Grid has some 750 pound test paracord, which is stronger, right? And this is 100 foot for $18.50, so pretty cool there. You need some really strong paracord. Next on the list is another pair of gloves from the folks at Wells Lamont, and they're the HydraHyde full leather gloves. These are just super comfortable. They just stay supple. You get them wet, they dry out, they just stay soft and supple, and they're very water resistant. And they are $19.07 on Amazon. Next, we got a pretty cool little item for anybody on your list that's got an AR-15. It is an OST operator survival tool. It features a flint striker, like a ferro rod, a carbon scraper to keep your bolt clean, and a little knife sharpener, all in about the size, a little thing about the size of a chapstick. So, OST operator survival tool. It is $19.95 on Amazon. I believe it's Amazon. Yeah. The next item on the list is another item from the folks at HydroBlu. I really kind of got introduced to their water filters very recently, and I really like them. And this is kind of similar to a Sawyer Mini style. It's an inline filter, or you can use it as a drinking straw filter. But what I like about it, this one's cool. It's got this little bucket adapter here. Drill a hole in a 5-gallon bucket and hook this to it, and then you've got like a reservoir that you can treat a lot of water without having to keep pumping it. So that's pretty cool, and it's a VersaFlow, and it is $19.95 on Amazon. Next item on the list is another item from the folks at HydroBlu. It's a clear flow bottle. This one's got a filter in it that removes chemicals and heavy metals and stuff, so it's a really good water bottle. And another thing I like about it is it's got this rubberized mouthpiece on it that you can suck. You don't have to squeeze it or anything. You suck it out of the bottom. The filters are replaceable. Really cool. I'm using this at the gym because their water tastes like swimming pool water. It's $19.95 on Amazon. Finally, I can breathe again. I know I've been rushing, going straight through this. Again, I didn't want this to be a 45-minute video. If you do any kind of firearms training, you know how valuable it can be to use dummy rounds, right? You can just put them in your magazine, and if you're on the range, you can practice your malfunctions because you go bang, bang, click. You need to know what to do. Just a good way to practice those kind of things. Well, I like these. I bought these because for my 9mm because they are weighted dummy rounds, so they weigh exactly the same as a real round, but they're colored so that you won't get them confused. They've got a little rubber place for your firing pin to hit, and they're metal. So you put them right in your magazine, just assorted. Get somebody to load them for you if you're that good at keeping count of your rounds, and that way you can practice malfunction drills and stuff. Just a really great way to do that. And these are $19.99 on Amazon. So that is, wow, I'm sorry I rushed through those. That's 30 gifts ideas under 20 bucks, which hopefully that's very helpful. Again, there'll be links to all these in the description below. Also, there'll be links to the, if you look right over here at the end of the video, there'll be a playlist link that you can watch all the different price range videos. We've got under 10, under 20, under 30, under 50, under 100, and over 100. So, I hope this has been helpful. As always, thanks for watching Survival on Purpose. I put out a brand new video every Friday and Saturday, and very often random videos throughout the week. Again, you can check out the playlist for these videos right here. And if you're not subscribed, please click down in the corner and do that. I'd really appreciate it. Once again, my name's Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival's not an accident. So be prepared. I'll see you next time.